Okay, you've mounted the optimizers and you've made your jumpers, but now we're going to go through the process of securing the wiring that we're introducing to the rails. So let's go through that. First thing you want to do is insert a couple of hangers on the rails. We want to put these between a couple of optimizers that we're installing. We're going to want to actually install 2 of these between every set of optimizers, but for the sim, we're just going to introduce 2 of these hangers right here, right now. Then we're also going to introduce another hanger at the end of the rail. So not only between all of them, but at the very end. That's going to help hold up the jumper that's going to go onto the array junction box. Now we've made our jumper, remember? So now we're going to click on it and connect that jumper to the wiring that comes from the end optimizer. And then we're actually going to just click on the wire here. The idea would be to lay that jumper wire into all the hangers that you've assembled along the rail. And then at the end, we're just going to want to make sure that the end of the jumper wire is extended far enough so that it's going to be able to reach your array junction box. Now, we want to identify the wires at the end of your string. So from the jumper, you're going to connect on a single piece of tape indicating the positive wire and wrap a black piece of tape here around the negative of the rectangular shaped MC4 to represent the negative wire from your string. Now, you're going to be connecting optimizer to optimizer. So what we show is an example of that here, and the idea is you click it together, put it together. Now these are pretty long wires coming from one optimizer to another, so we're going to have to deal with wrapping it up and wiring it up to secure it. So what we want to do is bundle up the wires. We represent it here by simply tightening up the wires so that the wires get put into those hangers. We got a lot of wire to deal with here, and we don't want that wiring to droop down and touch the roofing surface. So the issue with wrapping your wires to your rails is to hang them into these hangers, but then we're also going to secure them with wraps, tie wraps. So we're going to do that here, secure the loop with a plastic tie wrap. So I'm going to just click and include a tie wrap. So the idea is that we actually are doubling up our wire management here. We're using tie wraps, which is common, but that basically just helps hold the wires against the rails. And we're also using these hanger clips to fight against gravity. So you've actually got 2 redundant methods here for your wire management to keep it above the ground. And now any loose wires that we've got, we just want to make sure that those also get placed into the bundles. So we're going to click on those, and the idea is that you put all of your wiring up into your hangers to keep it secure from dropping down and touching the surface.
Just to help you visualize what we're doing, here's an example from the real world. They've installed 2 hanging clips between 2 optimizers and placed all of the wiring up inside and hanging inside of those hangers. We go a little step further and add in that wire tie to further secure the wires in, but it's a good example to show you how using those hangers you can fold those wires back and forth, take up the extra length, and support them up above the roof.
And that's pretty much it. That's how you secure your wires to your rails.
Hey, thanks for watching the training video using Interplay's simulation-based training program. You can keep watching our solar videos by clicking on the link to your left, or stay up to date on our latest solar snacks by subscribing on your right. To learn more about how the STP provides critical team training and helps you build an onboarding program at your company, please go to interplaylearning.com.